Hello everyone, welcome back to TechBet TV. We have been talking and covering the topics of SEO. So far we have covered up in episode 1 the introduction to SEO. In episode 2 we have covered up the intent, and now we're going to be talking about choosing the right keywords and how keywords can implement it on the website. So the first step to understanding a keyword or a key phrase, that's the terminology we use in SEO standards, is it's a group of words which would symbolize what the intent of your page is and what you want to intend to write about. So for example, if I'm writing or if I'm trying to sell the running shoes made for kids, the keywords for me to focus on should not be shoes, because shoes is a very broad type of a keyword. It's going to have a lot of competition on different types of relevancy part. I'll have lower score. So the keyword that I need to choose should be what we call it as a long tail keyword. When I say a long tail keyword, it should work at different levels. So how to choose the long tail keyword for kids shoes is kids shoes which are meant for, let's say, sports shoes. I will not write sports shoes straight away. I'll try to think about how to spin it around, and I would write best running shoes for kids. This itself, the semantics works very well, because here running indicates that it can be for sports, it can be for multiple types of morning jog or anything like that. So running itself is contextualizing it under a sports shoes as well. So that's how Google finds its relevancy and semantics considering. Now that we have understood what the long tail keyword has to be, let's look at the next aspect. So one of the best tools which can help you out when you are clogged up that what is the relevancy part of it that I need to find and what people are looking for and what people are searching for. If I'm writing something which nobody is looking for and searching for, then I'll never find huge amount of traffic for my particular content or website. So first thing to understand is what people are looking for. What are people searching for? And one of the best answers to this question is a website known as Answer the Public. Now the Answer the Public creates an entire accumulated index of all the different types of questions which are being asked in and around a particular topic. So how it works is like if you put in a particular keyword, which could be shoes, then it will tell you all the different types of questions around shoes, like how are shoes made, why are shoes necessary, and then it will have different types of why questions. It will show you the top 5 questions on why, top 5 questions on how, top 5 questions on where based kind of search intent. So that could be where are these shoes available, where are these shoes located, which are the best websites to buy shoes online. These are all the different types of keywords and key phrases that you're going to find on this particular website. This will help you in creating those subtitles and substructures for your particular website or blog that you are creating. Then next thing which helps you out in terms of generating out or understanding what people are searching and looking for is Google Trends. Now Google Trends goes around indexing everything that what is being searched on Google since 2004. So everything that's being searched on Google from 2004 is indexed and searched and put geographically along with the semantics and all the logic that Google algorithm is going to play around with it. So for example, if I try to search for Happy Diwali or Diwali as a topic, now Diwali as a topic, we would understand that I will write only Diwali maybe 10 times, but Google is indexing the semantics part of it. So Google also understands that Diwali means that it's going to also talk about Lakshmi Puja within it. It's also going to have Navratri, which comes before it. So all these aspects, it tries to accumulate them as Indian festivals and accumulate them. So you need to have understanding that there are multiple aspects and multiple keywords which can help you get your relevancy score higher for a particular topic. You need to focus on that. If I'm writing just Diwali 10 times or 100 times, it doesn't mean that my page is going to rank. Unless and until it's readable, it's something that people can consume as a content. So it has to be written with the audience in mind. Okay. Then the other part which can help you out is Google suggestions. So when you start typing more than 1 or 2 words, Google automatically starts throwing out a drop down which tells you what your next, which we call it as a predictive search. It starts predicting what your next word can be. And this can be also a good parameter to look at. Then the next parameter, after you have searched on Google, you will find at the footer area, you will find other recommended suggestions, which we call it as searches related to a particular topic that you have looked for. It will give you different types. For example, if I've looked for fitness tracker, it will show me in terms of what if the keyword is just fitness tracker that I'm trying to write about, it will tell me what all suggestions I need to have in terms of what other people are looking for, which is fitness tracker app, fitness tracker watch, best budget fitness tracker. All these are different variations on the very same thing and very same topic, and we need to write about them. If that is there in my content on my page, my rank is going to be higher as compared to others. Then the other thing which you need to understand is on what pages are already ranking for that particular keyword, because that becomes your competition. Always concentrate on only the top 4 or 5. Do not go beyond that. The top 4 or 5 pages that are there on the search engine results page are there for a reason. And their reason you need to find out. They would have written up everything on a particular topic. So you need to do research upon them. And if there are 4 or 5 famous websites which are coming up on the search results, it is that you need to work a little bit harder on your content. The moment you make your content stronger, remember, content is the king. That is the primary focus for us. I might have thousands of backlinks to my particular website, or my article doesn't perform or stand on its own, relevance score becomes less, then my ranking probability goes low. Then there are all these online tools which help you to gauge, once you have written your article, where it's going to stand and how your keyword is going to perform on a particular topic. And those topics or those tools which help you in deciding what topic to choose are Moz, and then you have got Ahrefs, ahref.com. Then there is SEMrush. So these are all the major popular tools which are there, and they help you in understanding what is the difficulty in terms of ranking for a particular keyword, what is the overall likelihood that your pages are going to rank on Google search index. Then remember that all these tools, they are only helping you to measure a parameter based upon predictive part. It doesn't guarantee that your website is going to do well. Okay, it's just the value of a link from another website to your website, how it's able to gauge that through. Then when it comes to SEO, there are 2 major bifurcations in terms of implementing and exercising an SEO strategy. One is called as the on page, which is under our control, which is under my control, which is what is happening on my website. Then the other part is known as off page SEO, which includes all the incoming pages, which includes unlinked mentions about my website, about my company, or having social media forums and so on and so forth. So what we talk about on-page SEO a little bit more, because that is under our control. And in on-page SEO, the major things that are always the focus, where your keywords should be mentioned or key phrases should be mentioned, is the title tags, the meta tags, the meta description, the headings, that is the H1, H2, H3 that you're creating as a structure. The paragraphs should also have, so for example, if I'm asking a question, the question should be answered in the very first line of the first paragraph. Do not write it towards the end. That's the idea behind it. Then images should also have, all text should also contain your keywords or key phrase. Then internal links and outer links. Minimum you should have 2 internal linkings and 2 outbound links, which are going towards the other websites. We have is putting the keywords and key phrases, and what is the value of putting in each one of them is best value is putting it in the title. The title should have the keyword or key phrase. Then comes the description part or the first paragraph. Then the H1 tag and the body text, they are all going to matter a lot. Now, putting the keywords in title is often the best way, because that is how your page is being indexed. But today Google is also going beyond that. It goes within the content and also shows that part of the content as the answer on the first page. So you should also concentrate upon the subheadings, the subtitles, and the paragraphs to also have the keywords. Now, then we have got one more area which we call it as snippet. So in terms of building a website snippet, what is important is that Google looks at the structure of your website. So let's say you've got H1, the next subtopics and all your subtopics should be H2, H2, H2. And if there's one more subtopic which is coming within your subtopic, then it should be H3 and so forth if you're creating multiple sections. All these can also become search result answers on the search page. Google is no longer just showing a link to the page, it's also showing the content within the pages. It's also indexing that, it's also cataloging that. So make sure that you concentrate upon each and every word or paragraph that you're putting in, and put in some effort into that, because that will give you the best results possible. And in terms of looking at the future, how we can make the SEO relevant for future, we're going to look at the next section, which is there. And in that, we're going to be talking about a concept known as EAT, in depth. Looking forward to you guys in the next section. Thank you. Do like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll be answering all your questions in the comment later on. Thank you.